Welcome to the Rewriting Naruto series part 39. This is a series of videos where I rewrite the Naruto series to make improvements to the story for my personal taste. Last time we actually reached the like goal for the rewrite episode, so this one is coming out within a week. So because we reached it for the first time, I'm going to be increasing the like goal because I don't want to go backwards, I want to go forwards. The like goal for this one is going to be 4,000 likes within the first 24 hours, and I'm pretty sure if we reach the last one, we can reach this one too. So everyone like the video and let's go. 4 days before the Battle of Crystal City. It was morning already. Naruto stayed up the whole night, sweating and tapping his feet in the hospital waiting room. He couldn't sleep. The nurses and other hospital staff were already annoyed at his constant questions about Pervy Sage's condition. The healing ritual Sakura helmed had been going for almost 12 hours non-stop, and Naruto had gotten no news. He took the little solace that he could, knowing that if the ritual was still going, meant that Pervy Sage was still alive. Could Sakura really pull through, healing him with such a powerful technique? She promised Naruto that she would, but this didn't diminish his apprehension. His stomach hurt so bad, he felt as though he ate 10 spoiled ramen bowls. Every muscle in his body was tight, and his vision was blurry. And what Naruto couldn't take off his mind was that Sasuke had been the one to put Pervy Sage in that state. Gamahiro told Naruto that Sasuke aimed for an unlethal spot, otherwise Pervy Sage would have been dead then and there. However, it was still difficult to swallow something like that. Naruto asked Gamahiro to keep how Pervy Sage got hurt a secret, so he didn't tell anybody else before returning to Mount Myoboku. Naruto was the only person in the village, aside from Pervy Sage himself, to know. He didn't want Sakura to learn that information that could affect her, especially during the struggle to perform a powerful healing ritual. But the worst part was that Naruto couldn't do absolutely anything to help her with that. He could only wait, and that was agonizing. More time passed, and eventually Naruto saw an influx of medic ninjas leaving the hospital room. The same room Pervy Sage was being treated. Could it be that they failed? Naruto saw Sakura. She was coming his way. A wave of adrenaline washed over him. He was too nervous to even stand up from his seat. When Sakura got close, Naruto noticed she was drenched in sweat, had black balls around her eyes, and was just completely exhausted. But she smiled. Lord Jiraiya is out of danger. We did it. Naruto felt the weight of the world dropping off his shoulders. Sensations returned to him. He realized he was extremely hungry, not having eaten anything since before his infiltration mission. He suddenly became lightheaded, and he was so tired and exhausted he could fall asleep right there in the hospital. But he was also happy and smiled. Thank you, Sakura. I don't even know what to say. Sakura sat down next to him, letting out a sigh of relief. You don't have to thank me. I promised you that I would save him, and it's my duty as a medic ninja to save ninjas anyway, so you'd have done the same. Still, you look ready to drop. Sakura chuckled. I am. Over 12 hours helming the healing resuscitation regeneration ritual. That was the first time I've ever used that jutsu. Granny Tsunade's lucky to have a good student that can pick up her slack. Sakura smiled at that. Don't be stupid. Lady Tsunade would have finished the ritual in a third of the time, maybe even less. Well, I don't think so. But can I see Pervy Sage now? Not yet. We're keeping him in an induced coma to make sure he'll remain stable and to administer further healing without any difficulties. Sorry about that. I know you really want to talk to him, but it's safer for Lord Jiraiya this way. We'll wake him up in a few days. Oh, no, I understand. I don't know anything about healing jutsu, so, I'm just gonna do what you guys tell me to do. It's what's best for Pervy Sage. Because something fell on Naruto's shoulder while he was talking. It was Sakura herself. She fell asleep and was leaning on him. Sleeping in the hospital waiting room was probably not the best way to rest, but Sakura was so exhausted and was already sound asleep. Naruto didn't want to wake her up, so he couldn't move. He noticed her pink sweaty hair touching his cheek, and that almost made Naruto jump. It was a bit shocking. If this happened to Naruto a few years ago, he would have been in heaven. What was more impressive was that her hair still smelled nice after all she went through, and that smell made Naruto comfortable. He felt drowsy. He stayed up all night after all, and now Pervy Sage was safe. He didn't have to worry so much anymore. Hey! Lovebirds! Wake up! Naruto opened his eyes, feeling completely lost. When the world came into focus, he saw a disfigured, frightening face straight out of a horror tale. Naruto let out a terrifying scream. Quiet, you idiot! This is a hospital! It took a few seconds for him to realize it was Captain Yamato. He had forgotten about all his scars. Naruto's scream woke up Sakura as well, who had been sleeping on his shoulder up until now. When she opened her eyes, she also let out a scream after seeing Yamato's face. You shouldn't wake people up like that! Sorry that my face got melted and now I'm scary to look at. I didn't mean it that way, it's just that it was sudden. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, I didn't know you two were together. Naruto and Sakura looked at each other. What? Everyone in the hospital staff's talking about it. You've been sleeping here for hours. Together, leaning on each other. So romantic. Naruto looked at the window and saw that the sun was already setting. They indeed spent hours sleeping together. Naruto and Sakura both blushed when they realized it. We were just tired. Yeah, we didn't sleep all night because of Lord Jiraiya. Yeah, sure. You were just tired. Wipe that smile off your face! Oh, I see. It's illegal to smile now. I didn't know Lady Tsunade had become so rigid with the laws of shinobi conduct. Sakura rolled her eyes. Why are you here anyway? I was looking for Naruto. After I heard about Lord Jiraiya, I assumed he would be here in the hospital. Nice work saving him, by the way. He nodded to Sakura. But Naruto, I am surprised. I thought you needed my help to train, but apparently sleeping with a lady was much more important than getting stronger. I don't blame you though, I would have done the same thing. Naruto glared at him. Let's start tomorrow morning. Oh, I see. I'll take it you'll be very busy tonight. Yamato extended his fist to Naruto, asking for a fist bump. Naruto slapped Yamato's wrist instead. You're a creep, Captain Yamato, Sakura said. 8 a.m. sharp, Naruto. Don't blow all your loads tonight. Sakura and Naruto kept on glaring at him, but he smiled and left. I thought getting his face melted would make him a bit less annoying, but apparently he's even worse now. Well, at least he's willing to train you. True. Oh, by the way, Sakura, there's something I really need to tell you. I'm hungry, so do you want to go to Ichiraku with me? I'll pay this time. Sakura blushed. Tell me? Could it be a love confession? I thought he was already over me. That would be weird, especially after I fell asleep on his shoulder, she thought. Okay, let's go then. Jiraiya survived. Apparently the Hokage's apprentice is more skilled than we anticipated, a Root Anbu member said, kneeling before Danzo in the bowels of the Leaf Village. I see. How is his condition? Stable, but he is unconscious. The medics induced a coma to heal him more effectively. This is a perfect opportunity. Should I assemble the assassination squadron? No, I cannot take the risk of them finding out we're behind it. And even if we're not found out, killing him this way wouldn't further our cause. But if he's awakened during the operation, things could get messy, my lord. Not to worry, he will be dead during the operation, but his death will also serve our purposes. What about the army? Almost fully assembled. We made sure it approached the village undetected. We will execute the plan in 3 days. The army will be ready in 2, my lord. There's no need to wait. The Hokage could return sooner than we expect. The Hokage won't return for another month, so long as she doesn't receive any communication. Yes, my lord. We intercepted all birds going to her carrying the message about Jiraiya's state. Then we needn't worry about her. I assure you that the reason for this delay is important, for I must launch 3 charges to ensure maximum compliance. Yes, my lord, of course. Naruto and Sakura ate ramen at Ichiraku. So Sakura, the thing I had to tell you about. Sakura froze. The one who heard Pervy Sage was Sasuke. Sasuke? Naruto put his fingers in front of her lips, signaling Sakura to be more quiet. How do you know that? Gamahiro told me, but I asked him to keep it a secret. I don't think it's good for anybody to find out now. We should wait for Granny Tsunade to see what we're gonna do about it. Sakura's eyes watered. Why would Sasuke do that? Pervy Sage tried to bring Sasuke back. He resisted. Apparently Sasuke told Gamahiro to bring Pervy Sage to Granny Tsunade after he heard him, so he didn't really want to kill him. But still, this was too much. Sasuke, why do things have to be this way? Sakura's tears began to fall into her ramen bowl. It's because I failed to keep my promise to you. But even though he's really strong now, I'll bring him back, Sakura. I would be a useless friend if I didn't keep my promise after you kept yours. Naruto smiled, and Sakura smiled back, wiping her tears. Naruto, this is the first time you brought a girl here on a date, and you already made her cry. You're hopeless. Teuchi, the ramen guy, said. Oh no, it's not Naruto's fault. It's just that some bad things happened. I see. Well then. Teuchi served both of them another ramen portion. This is on the house. I heard some ninjas talking about how you performed really well fighting against a great monster in your last mission, Naruto, so this is my treat. Hey, thanks a lot, Gramps. Naruto smiled, but his smile quickly faded after he remembered what happened with Hinata on that mission. He then shook his head, trying to focus on the good things. This ramen, it will give me strength for tomorrow's training. Naruto yawned after arriving at the training grounds the next morning. You're late. I knew you'd get busy last night, Yamato said with a cheeky smile. I didn't get busy yet. What? You're a weirdo. Besides, I'm not late. I'm actually right on time. You're just too early. Yamato scoffed. I see. It appears I am taking your own training more seriously than yourself. It's not that. It's just that I'm used to Kakashi-sensei being late on purpose and coming up with the stupidest excuses, and Pervy Sage being late because he's got a hangover or because he was in a pleasure house, or both. So, yeah, I would have got here before if you told me you'd be here early. Those two set really bad examples, Yamato thought. Well, anyway, I was under the impression you had something specific you wanted to train today. I do, yeah. Naruto weaved a shadow clone hand sign, creating about 20 clones. These clones will spar and practice taijutsu, using the tips and techniques I learned from Bushy Brow. Ah, I see. Taijutsu training, so you're really just using me as your personal chakra dampener. I don't even think you have to worry about if you're only gonna use 20 clones. Naruto's clones divided themselves into 10 duos and began to spar taijutsu. No, I have something else in mind. I'll just have a few clones getting better at taijutsu at the same time. You know, like I did last time. It worked well. And what is that other thing? Naruto pulled an ancient-looking scroll out of his ninja bag. I got this on my last mission. Apparently, it's a powerful Uzumaki clan jutsu or something. The problem is... Naruto opened the scroll. It showed several diagrams and instructions showing how to mold chakra to perform that jutsu. Everything explained there was extremely complex and written in a very archaic way. I don't understand any of it! For Naruto, the entire scroll might as well have been written in another language. Give it to me. Let me see what I can figure out. Yamato looked at the scroll, eagerly analyzing its contents. I see. This is a sealing jutsu. It says right here that only 3 people ever mastered it. Ashina Uzumaki, Mito Uzumaki, and Hashirama Senju. Wow. Naruto looked bewildered. Who are these people? What? You don't even know the name of the first Hokage? I'm not good at memorizing names. Yamato let out a sigh. Hashirama Senju was the first Hokage. I mean, yeah, I know that. I don't remember his name, okay? Mito Uzumaki was his wife. Obviously, she was from the Uzumaki clan and a very powerful kunoichi. And Ashina Uzumaki used to be the leader of the Uzumaki clan around the time our village was founded. They were all extremely powerful shinobi, so this is probably a very impressive jutsu. Yamato kept reading the theorems and instructions. Then he gulped. Oh, it appears Mito Uzumaki developed this jutsu using her secret Uzumaki techniques by Lord Hashirama's request. Interesting. So the first Hokage asked his wife to make this jutsu for him? Something like that. But it appears this jutsu was developed before they were married, so the Leaf Village hadn't even been founded yet. Yeah, alright. I don't care about the lore. Is this jutsu powerful? What does it do? By the looks of it, oh, this is an S-class hidden sealing jutsu of the Uzumaki clan. Whoa! It's really cool then! But it takes years of hard work to master, according to Lord Hashirama's notations. Luckily, you can shorten that time significantly using the Shadow Clone jutsu, hopefully. Yeah, but what does it do? Let me finish the scroll. Yamato kept reading until his breath caught. I don't believe it. This must be some sort of joke. What do you mean? This jutsu was tailor-made to fight against Uchihas. It's the perfect jutsu to beat Sasuke with. Sakura checked on Lord Jiraiya's condition. He was still in a coma to make treatment easier. Luckily, he was responding well to it, and they would probably wake him up in a couple of days. Shizune walked into the room. Goodness me, I'm so glad you knew the ritual, Sakura. Oh, he'll be fine. He's someone as strong as Lady Tsunade, after all. You did great. Let me handle the treatment for today at least. Sakura nodded and left the hospital. She remembered Naruto was going to practice with Captain Yamato today. They were going to start in the morning, and it was already 5 in the afternoon. She decided to head to the training grounds to provide Naruto with any assistance he required. When she got there, Sakura saw about 20 shadow clones practicing taijutsu, sparring with each other, and an army of about 300 sitting on the ground in deep concentration. Their eyes were closed, and they all extended their right arm, opening their hands. A strange and erratic swirling symbol that gave off yellow light slowly formed in their palms. They sweat. Whatever they were doing, it demanded a great effort. You have to concentrate on the way chakra molds in the palm itself. Focus on the consistency. Remember the diagram formula written in the scroll. The pattern has to be identical for the jutsu to work. Yamato addressed the army as he sat down as well, ready to suppress any rogue Nine-Tails chakra. Sakura realized one of the Naruto clones was reading a scroll. Suddenly, that clone puffed out of existence. And after that, the swirling symbols in their palms started to become less erratic. That was ingenious. That clone just sent back some knowledge he read on the scroll back to the rest of the army, which allowed them to improve. Whatever jutsu that was, Sakura was excited to see Naruto using it when he finally mastered it. She smiled and laughed, not wanting to interfere with Naruto's concentration. Several hours after nightfall, Naruto and Yamato prepare to sleep right there on the training grounds. They would camp there for the night and start training again as soon as the first rays of sunshine hit the sky. As both of them lay down, the atmosphere became awkward. Apparently Yamato didn't want to tease Naruto when they were both alone, so Naruto broke the awkward silence. "Captain Yamato, you've had a lot of relationship experience?" Yamato grinned, turning towards Naruto in his sleeping bag. "I suppose you could say that." "Then, what would you do if you had a big disagreement with someone you like?" "Oh my, you and Sakura already had your first fight? Was it last night?" "I'm not talking about Sakura! We're not together!" "Then who is it?" "That's none of your business! Can't you just answer the question?" If you have a disagreement, I guess you should just talk and figure out the problem so that you can figure out a solution. Or just dump her and move on." "I tried talking, it only made things worse." "Then dump her and move on." "I can't do that!" "Then talk more." "That won't work. What if that person has done something terrible and it's something you can't really fix?" "Are you talking about Sasuke joining Orochimaru?" "Are you a needle tosser, Naruto?" "I'm not talking about Sasuke either!" "Then who?" "Oh, never mind. You're useless." Naruto rolled over and closed his eyes, trying to sleep. "Truth be told, I've never had a long-term relationship with any girls whatsoever. I've always been a total jerk to all of them. I guess it's in my nature, it's just how I am. But I never really cared about not having any long-term success because I knew I would get another one whenever I wanted. So when I got my face melted, it really changed my perspective, which makes me regret all those times I was a jerk. Bottom line is that you shouldn't ask my romantic advice because I'd probably just make things even worse for you. I'm sure you'll come up with a good answer yourself." "I don't know if I can. That's why I asked you for advice." "Well, at least you were honest enough telling me you suck at giving advice." "Pervy Sage's advice on women is borderline criminal. Kakashi-sensei would be too embarrassed to even talk about that, and I don't really want to ask anyone my age." "Hey, I'm only a few years older than you." "Yeah, but with that face you could be 100 and nobody would know." Naruto caught himself. That was an awful joke to make. But Yamato barked a laugh. Naruto laughed as well, which prompted Yamato to laugh even more. The two cackled in laughter for a few minutes until they fell asleep, exhausted with the day's training. The following day was another day of training. Naruto made some good progress using the multi-shadow clone jutsu training technique, but he also thought about Hinata and how she could have possibly been corrupted the way she was. That Danzo had to have played a big part, but her father was also at fault. He had to be. If she went through the Root Anbu training, her father was either negligent or an accomplice. Now that he thought about it, Hinata's father was always an absolute jerk. He was at fault for Neji's dad's death. He was a jerk to the Hyuga branch family. So Naruto wouldn't be surprised if he had encouraged Hinata to get into the Root Anbu. Naruto also knew that Hinata's mom unfortunately died a few years ago, which made Naruto suspect her father even more. If he was the only parent alive, the other parent wouldn't be able to keep him in check. Not that Naruto knew much about parents, but he supposed this is how it worked. "I won't sleep here tonight, Captain Yamato," Naruto said after nightfall. They had finished the day's training. "Why not?" "I have somewhere to go tonight." "Alright, but don't be late tomorrow." Naruto left the training grounds and headed straight to the Hyuga clan living complex. He would confront Hinata's father. It was late at night, but Naruto didn't care. He would barge in if he had to. When he arrived, a Hyuga guard halted Naruto. "What is it that you want?" "I want to talk to the Hyuga leader." "You can't possibly think that Lord Hiashi would meet the Jinchuriki at this hour." "Tell him I want to speak to him about his daughter." The glare Naruto gave must have been terrifying, for the guard obeyed Naruto's request. Hinata's father would probably deny Naruto entry, but he didn't care. He would confront that jerk tonight. "Lord Hiashi will be waiting for you in the gas chamber," the guard said in a surprised tone when he returned about 10 minutes later. Naruto was surprised as well. He was allowed to enter, and he would get an audience in no time, but he walked forward with no hesitation. Naruto got into the main complex building, where he met a Hyuga girl about his age. "I am Taya Hyuga. Please follow me. I'll take you to Lord Hiashi." She was beautiful and reminded him a bit of Hinata, especially the chest. Naruto caught himself staring at her and quickly averted his gaze. Hyugas can see from the back of their heads. The Hyuga household was very traditional, without a lot of decoration and mostly built with wood. Taya took Naruto to a lounge-type room without much furniture. Hiashi sat in that room. His eyes were frigid. He tried to project an intimidating aura, but Naruto only thought of him as pathetic. "Leave us, Taya." The girl let out a quiet yelp and left the room. "What is it that you wanted to talk to me about my daughter?" Ninetales. Did you know? You'll have to be more specific than that. Did you know about Hinata? Do you know what happened to her? I know she's a useless dead weight for my clan. You! Do not raise your voice with me in my house, Ninetales. I will raise my voice wherever the hell I want! Hiashi stood up smirking. I thought you'd be more interesting. I shouldn't have agreed to meet you. Oh yeah? You thought that forced, intimidating look you gave him would scare me away? Would make me yelp? I'll never be afraid of a man who doesn't know how to take care of his daughter. What did you say? You heard what I said, you moron. You have no idea what it means to be a father. You killed your own father. And if that wasn't the case, you were a demon who incarnated in this world. Right. I am the demon. Yes, you are. You are the bane of this village. Taunting me for being the Jinchuriki, that's very original. Almost as original for taunting me for being an orphan. Hiashi walked up to Naruto. What did she see in you? Huh? Of course I know Hinata is a Root Anbu member and currently incarcerated, you imbecile. Hopefully she'll die in prison so she never inherits the Hyuga clan leader position. Yeah, you really know how to be a father. I didn't make her join the Root. She wanted to do it herself because of you. I even tried to stop her foolishness, but she's always been a stupid little child. I have to be honest. I came here with the intention of clobbering your face into a pulp, but now I see you for what you really are. A weak, pathetic, and scared fool. Beating you up would be the same thing as beating a senile old man. You insult the honor of the Hyuga, Ninetales, speaking that way in my own house? No, I just insulted you, you moron. Take Shijo. What? A duel of honor, a tradition of the Hyuga clan. Are you challenging me to a duel? I cannot challenge you. Only a vassal can challenge a higher lord. What's a vassal? Simpleton. I cannot challenge you. Only an inferior can challenge me according to the Takeshijo rules. Now, you said you came here to destroy me. I wonder if those words held any truth at all when you uttered them. Not worth it. You're just provoking me into getting into trouble for beating you up. On the contrary, we're both protected by the laws of privilege the Hyuga clan when engaging in Takeshijo. It's a battle to the death or until one of the parts yields. And if anyone gets hurt or dies, the other won't be held accountable. I don't want to kill you. You think you could kill me? You're delusional. Fine. I'll challenge you. I'll make you surrender. And then I'll teach you a good lesson. I accept your challenge. Taya! The Hyuga girl came running and entered the room. Yes, Lord Hiashi? This boy challenged me to Takeshijo. I accept it. You are the witness. The girl grew pale. Takeshijo? Is that true? She asked Naruto. Yeah. Very well then. I witnessed Naruto Uzumaki's challenge and Hiashi Hyuga's acceptance of Takeshijo. Good. Call the head and branch families to the courtyard. The bout will happen in 15 minutes. Are you in accord? Naruto smiled. I see you're in a hurry to get clobbered in front of your clan, huh? Yeah, I am in accord. He stood up and went to the courtyard. Hyuga clan members began to gather, and an atmosphere of whispering grew. Takeshijo, I can't believe it. It's been over 50 years since the last one. I thought this would never happen again. I thought it had been outlawed. No, you idiot, it's still a thing. I can't believe this boy's gonna challenge Lord Hiashi. He's gonna die. Poor Jinchuriki, he's gonna get himself killed. I wanna see the Jinchuriki die. I mean, it's better if he's dead. I'm so excited. I never thought I would see a Takeshijo. Naruto! Naruto! Neji cut through the crowd and went towards Naruto. What are you doing? Are you insane? What do you mean, Neji? You're fighting Lord Hiashi in a Takeshijo. Yeah, whatever that is. That's what I'm doing, I guess. Naruto, this is serious. Why did you challenge him? Is this because of Hinata? Yeah, obviously. Naruto, he goaded you into challenging him. When you enter a Takeshijo, you're no longer under the jurisdiction of the Leaf Village. Alright, so you're telling me he challenged me to kill me and not get arrested for it? No, it's much worse. Takeshijo was an old tradition in the Land of Fire before the Leaf Village was even founded, where the head of one clan may challenge the head of another clan, a superior clan. The loser clan becomes a vassal to the winner. It was a way to gain and affirm power in the old days. What the hell is a vassal? You keep on throwing this word around. It's like a servant. If you lose, your clan will be a servant of the Hyuga. In other words, you will be a servant of Lord Hiashi. What? I don't understand. I'm not the head of my clan. The Uzumaki clan is recognized as a clan in the Land of Fire, and because you are the only known alive member, you are the head by default. Lord Hiashi did this because he wants to gain power over you. Nah, it's fine. Granny Tsunade would never let this happen. This tradition precedes the Leaf Village. Its antiquated, but the results are still acknowledged as legitimate by the feudal lord. Even if Lady Tsunade was to interfere, that would cause political turmoil, a crisis. You have to back away now. Maybe if you give up before the bout starts, the challenge can be made void. Are you kidding me, Neji? Do you think I'm gonna give up? I told you I'm gonna teach this jerk a lesson. A good one. Naruto, you cannot beat Lord Hiashi. Neji activated his Byakugan. He opened his eyes wide in realization. And you barely have any chakra left now. Why did you agree to fight him this way? You could have taken your time to prepare, so at least you'd be rested. Oh yeah, that's true. I was training the whole day today. But if I fought him at my best, then it wouldn't be a contest. Naruto, Lord Hiashi is extremely powerful. He is stronger than me. You cannot win. Neji, I've never lost to a Hyuga before, and tonight's not gonna be the first time. Relax. And now that I think about it, this won't be a fight just for Hinata's sake. What do you mean? Do you remember the promise I made you during our fight? Neji remembered what Naruto told him as they clashed their chakras in the middle of the Chunin exams arena. When I become Hokage, I will change the Hyuga clan. I remember. Naruto smiled. I'm not the Hokage yet, but there's no reason not to start early. Once I win, that jerk will be my servant, and I'll be able to tell him what to do. I'll make him undo that stupid seal on your forehead and put an end to it. The stupid branch and main family business will be over. The constant whispers in the crowd stopped all at once. Hiashi walked into the middle of the courtyard. His Byakugan was already activated, and the crowd formed a circle, creating an impromptu arena ground in the courtyard itself. Hiashi had a smug smile on his face. Naruto, do not use the Nine Tails' chakra. The Nine Tails is considered to be a weapon of the Leaf Village. If you use that in a duel between clans, it will count as you admitting defeat. Neji whispered and returned to the crowd. Naruto and Hiashi were the only ones standing out in the middle of the circle. Naruto of the Uzumaki clan has challenged me, Hiashi of the Hyuga clan, to a Takeshijo bout, which I accepted. And I accepted your acceptance, my future vassal? That wiped Hiashi's smile out of his face. So you knew what it meant to enter a Takeshijo. Of course I did. I'm not stupid, and you fell straight into my trap. Naruto lied. He figured that making Hiashi think Naruto outmaneuvered him politically, and not vice versa, would at least make Hiashi flustered for the fight. You think a genin like you can beat me? You think you have any chance whatsoever? Compared to the might of the Hyuga clan, you are nothing. The whole crowd was silent. The air itself felt heavy, but Naruto laughed, cutting through the tension. You really like to brag, don't you? I may be a genin now, but you're talking to the future Hokage, so I'd watch my words if I were you. Hiashi laughed and looked around the crowd. There was almost a command for others to accompany him in his laughter. Only a few of the other Hyugas did though. Did you know that even if the member of a vassal clan is appointed to become Hokage, the Overlord clan may veto that appointment? You will never become Hokage. Well, not because I'll have to veto anything, but because you're incapable of it. So consider this duel a mercy. It will kill any lingering false hopes you may still have of becoming Hokage before they become too mind-crushing to sustain. Naruto felt a stab of fear. He didn't know he would be gambling his dream of becoming Hokage in this fight. Still, there are things far more important than fulfilling that dream. His friends, Hinata, Neji, and also the other Hyuga clan members who this bastard controlled. Naruto would win for them. Your talk is boring. Bring it on! Taya, the pretty Hyuga girl who Hiashi chose to be the witness of the duel, shouted out from the middle of the crowd. If both clan heads are ready, begin the Takeshijo! Watch part 40 of the rewrite right here. Please like the video so we can reach the like goal real quick, and subscribe to the channel as well for more cool Naruto content. Ring the notification bell if you want to know when the next rewrite comes out, because this is really important for me too. And comment down below what you thought about this episode. Thank you so much for watching.